Hey guys, it's Sam and this is Top 5 Wednesday. If you are new to Top 5 Wednesday, I will leave a link to the Goodreads group down below for topics and such. This week's topic is books for your Hogwarts house. So everybody is going to have a different kind of topic, so I encourage you guys to go and check other people's videos out. I encourage that all the time, obviously, but I think this one's going to be really cool too because you're not just going to get books from like my favorite house. You're going to get them all different kinds of recommendations based on people's Hogwarts houses. So fun times. And it's a very special Top 5 Wednesday because I rarely include Harry Potter type stuff. I'm typically very against it, but I decided that it was a good idea, and also because somebody on Tumblr messaged me about it being a good idea. They were anonymous, so I can't tell you who it was, but good job, you. And my Hogwarts house is... what do you guys think? It's Slytherin, obviously. So these are books that I would recommend for Slytherins. Number 5 is sort of a cheat, but I can't really recommend these separately because I really consider this trilogy like one giant story, and that is The Magician's Trilogy by Lev Grossman. I recommend this for Slytherins because these are characters who are extremely unlikable at times, but they're very smart, they're very cunning. A lot of them do struggle with like mental health type stuff, and they portray a different like outward appearance to society than they really kind of are inside, and they learn and grow like over the entire trilogy like so much, and they do dumb stuff, but they're like really fiercely loyal to each other, and it's a great time. But these are some smart kids, adults actually, because really they're adults in this series, smart adults that do dumb shit. And number 4 is Deathless by Catherine M. Valente, and this is more kind of for like the aesthetic of like Slytherins because this just feels that way. I can't even really fully begin to describe this story. I have done a review on this, which I will link on the screen. This is a very weird fantasy story. It is centered around Russian mythology and folklore and stuff, but it's very dark, it's very twisty. The romance in here, is very dark and twisty, and it's a romance that isn't romanticized, so that's why it's not like it's like problematic or whatever. But these are two very damaged people. It's kind of like who's the monster and who's not, and all of the things that they do and how they interact with other people. It's just, they're again cunning. They're cunning and smart, but they do a lot of damage. They leave a lot of damage in their wake, but it's very unusual, but it's very much like this is Slytherin aesthetic AF. And number 3 is The Winter's Crime by Marie Rutkowski. Really the whole Winter's trilogy, but I think The Winter's Crime is the most Slytherin of all of the stories. Kestrel is such a Slytherin type character. She is smart and she is cunning and she is manipulative, and there's so much, and she's so strong, and she's so intelligent, but so much goes wrong for her in this, and there's so much resting on her shoulders, and I just feel like she is that quintessential Slytherin type character. Like, she will outmaneuver everybody, sometimes selfishly, and sometimes not. And number 2 is one of the most Slytherin books ever, because one of the main characters is one of the most Slytherin characters ever, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Kaz Brekker is obviously a Slytherin. Duh. Like, it doesn't matter what anybody else says, it doesn't even matter what Lee says. I'm pretty sure Lee says he's a Slytherin, but it doesn't matter because he is. And this whole book just speaks to that kind of aesthetic, and just the fact that, especially Kaz, is a selfish character, but is very, very loyal to the people that he loves, and is very cunning, get himself in a lot of trouble, and can do things for selfish reasons, and really can almost want that fame and that notoriety, but still is really fiercely loyal to his friends, and that's an important component of the Slytherin lifestyle. Also stylish as fuck. And last but not least, the only book that could really top Kaz Brekker and his drags would be The Lies of Locke, Lamora, and The Gentleman Bastards. Again, I'm using the same words over and over to describe these characters, but this is why this is a Slytherin recommendation. Cunning, but loyal. Just, these people are selfish, they're thieves, they're doing things for selfish reasons, they are, like, messing with people's lives and stuff like that, but so smart, and so loyal to each other and their little, like, found family, and I really do consider, like, Slytherin House to be a found family, and to just have, like, a very negative outside appearance. I just feel like, and I will always be mad, that they weren't fully explored as a house, that they were just shown as like, these are always the bad guys and blah blah blah, when obviously there's going to be shades of gray in every single house. So I feel like that's what these kinds of characters represent, that they can be bad people, and they are bad people, but they can also be great people, and I love them so much, my little trash thieves. So those are my Slytherin house recommendations. Comment down below and let me know some books that you would recommend for your Hogwarts house. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye!